Have you ever wondered why most of your favorite altcoins don't ever recover again after a serious crash in the market? Are you even aware that once an altcoin goes down by almost 90%, it doesn't need 90% to get back to the initial price. It needs 900% increase to get back to the initial price. Are you aware of that? Okay guys, so in this video we want to take a look at different reasons why most of your favorite altcoins don't ever recover back after the major crash in the market. Are you ready for this, guys? Alright, let's get right into it. First reason why most of these altcoins don't ever recover after a serious crash in the market is because of the mathematics reality. What does that mean? Let's say a coin is around $10 before and now it is now trading around $1. That means that coin has come down by 90%. For it to get back to $10, what needs to happen? For it to move from $1 to $2, it needs 100% increase. For it to move from $1 to $3 again, it needs 200% increase. And if you do that calculation like that to $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, and to $10, you will realize that it actually needs 900% increments for it to get back to the initial price of $10. That is huge, guys. In reality, you don't actually expect that kind of movement to happen within a short period of time. And guess what? Most of these projects, they don't actually attract that kind of capital, that kind of liquidity that is required to be pushed to that initial price. And another reason why most of these altcoins don't ever recover after a serious crash is because after a major crash in the market, a lot of investors are more careful, they are more cautious about their investment. They want to start moving their money from risky altcoins to a safer asset like Bitcoin, Ethereum. They believe that having their money in all those safer assets, although they are also volatile, but they are not as volatile as altcoins. So in a major crash, people are panicking, people are fearful, and smart investors, they are trying to prioritize survival over speculation. And guess what? When the next bull run comes, money tends to flow into the new narratives. And most of these old altcoins, old losers, they tend to be what? To be forgotten. Because now we have thousands of altcoins in the market and new ones are coming every day. So those that have crashed in the time past, they stand a chance of being forgotten. They stand a risk of being forgotten while money starts flowing to the new ones that are coming to the markets, especially if most of those old ones are just based on hype, if they don't have any use cases that is backing them up. And another reason why most of these altcoins never recover is because of token inflation. What does that mean? It means that most of these altcoins, they have some amount of their tokens that are yet to be unlocked. So even when the price is going down and the developers are unlocking more of this token, that means the price will keep crashing, it will keep going down the more. So this will increase the circulating supply, and this increase will actually kill recovery of that altcoins very fast. Another reason is that after a major crash in the market, the team and developers, they quickly tend to abandon most of these altcoins. And when they do that, the funding will dry up, marketing will stop, the community will also lose confidence in most of these projects as developers are leaving. And crypto actually moves very fast. Once innovation stops, attention tends to move to somewhere else. And guess what? Once there is no attention, there is no price recovery again. That is what it means. Another reason why most of these altcoins don't ever come back to their initial price after the crash is because once the price has crashed, a lot of people are still holding on to that altcoin, hoping to sell it at a very slight movement in the market. So once there is a small surge in the price of that coin, then there will be a selling pressure. because most of the retail bag holders are ready to sell their altcoins once there is a small increase in the price of that coin, and this one will keep creating a constant selling pressure as far as that coin is concerned. And let us face it, if an altcoin has already reached $10 billion in the past, as far as the market cap is concerned, and now it has crashed to around the 2 billion market cap, that is around 75% decrease in the market cap value. For it to get back to that 9 billion market cap again, then it needs $7 billion to be injected into that project. So you have to ask yourself that, why would new money choose this old coin instead of a new story that is emerging in the market? Just think about that. So in summary, you can see that most of these altcoins don't recover because the attention is lost. And once the attention is lost, it doesn't come back easily. And crypto is also a narrative game. Once the story ends, then the money that is backing up the narration also leaves. And guess what? As far as investment is concerned, as far as smart investors are concerned, they want to ensure that they are able to survive first before they start speculating. That is to say, they want to prevent their capital before they start chasing profit. So once this altcoin has crashed, they quickly move their money to safer assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and forget about those altcoins, at least for a moment. Then if the bull runner comes again, then there would have been a fresh altcoin, a fresh narration, a new story in the market, and they will abandon those old stories and put their money into the new narratives. That is why most of these altcoins don't recover after a major crash in the market. So guys, I hope you have learned one thing or the other in this video. That's why we always say that don't just buy coins because of emotion. Always do your own research before you put your money into any altcoins. And by the way, if you are a regular viewer on this channel, kindly hit the like button as usual. Thanks for doing that. And if you are a first time viewer on this channel, if this video is the first one you are watching on this channel, then kindly hit the like button and subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell so you won't miss out on our subsequent videos. On this channel, we talk about crypto, airdrop, and other legit platforms. Have you done that? Alright, thank you. And if you'd like to join my inner circle called Crypto Trading and Investing, where we keep making money from trading and investing in a low caps and tiny coins, just chat me up on WhatsApp or Telegram to be added to the group. Wherever you are in the world, you are free to join us. Thanks for watching guys, and let us meet in my next video.